So you found a stray cat. What do you do next? There are tons of stray cats that are found on a daily basis, and if you found one, you might be one of the many who are at a loss as what to do with it. You might be asking yourself the question, is it possible to keep it? Stay tuned, because in this video, we're going to talk about what to do if you find a stray cat. The first thing to do is note where you found this cat. Try to look around and see if there's any indication that somebody might own this cat. Look at the cat to see if it has a collar or tags, because this could be a great indication as to whether or not the cat has an owner. And if it has tags, it might say exactly who this cat belongs to. Many people put their name, phone number, and address on their cat's tags, so in case their cat gets lost, the person knows exactly who to contact. Try to examine this cat a little bit and see what kind of condition it's in. Does it look like it's healthy? Does it have a nice coat? Or does it look like it's skinny or fat? Those are all indications that you might be able to tell whether or not somebody's been taking care of this cat or owns it. If the cat is really skinny and it looks like its fur is kind of unkempt or dirty, or maybe it has some infections, that's probably a good indication that it's been living outside for quite some time. If this cat's nice and fat and looks like it's been eating all kinds of food, well, that's probably a good indication that it's owned by someone. Next, try to look and see if this cat is a male or a female. If it's a male, you might be able to tell whether or not it's neutered. And if it is neutered, that might be a good indication that somebody purposely neutered it and it might have an owner. If it's female, you're probably not going to be able to tell whether or not it's spayed by just looking at it, so this is really not going to help that much in your process in finding an owner. Look around and see if there are any other stray cats in the area, because if there are, this could be an indication that there's a stray colony around and they might all not be spayed or neutered or owned by anyone. If this is the case, you might want to call your local animal shelter or any trap, neuter, and release programs around your area to help you deal with that situation. Think about if this is a high traffic area with a residential location or a commercial location, it might make sense that this cat is owned by somebody. Versus if it's living in a rural location, it might make sense that this is a stray cat that's not owned by anybody. Once you make a determination as to whether or not somebody owns this cat, try to decide whether or not his temperament will allow you to pick it up. If you can handle this animal safely, it's best to take it from this location rather than leaving it outside. I always recommend people keeping some sort of box, container, or even a cat carrier in their car, just on the off chance that they might stumble across a stray cat. If you do find a stray cat, then you'll be prepared to actually capture it and then transport it. Once you have this stray cat, you have to determine, can you keep it or do you even want to? Regardless of if you want to keep this cat or not, there is one more step that you have to take to make sure this cat does not have an owner. Take this cat to your local animal shelter or try to find somewhere that has the ability to scan it for a microchip. If this cat has a microchip, it's probably owned by somebody, and this microchip number can be used to locate the owner if they have it registered. If this cat has no microchip, you're likely in the position to decide whether or not you want to keep it, but if you want to go one step above and beyond, there is one more thing that you can do. You can reach out to your local pet recovery Facebook groups or websites as a final measure to locate an owner for this cat. In most cases, you will not find an owner because most stray cats are not owned by anyone. There are millions of stray cats living outdoors and continuously reproducing due to not being spayed or neutered. Always remember, spay and neuter your pets. Decide whether keeping this cat is right for you, and think about what it really takes to own a cat. There's so much that goes into cat ownership, and if you're looking for advice on this, go check out my other videos for help. If you decide that you can't keep this cat, you could surrender it to an animal shelter where they'll spay, neuter it, and then find it a home. This helps reduce the population of stray cats, so if you do this, great job. If you're watching this video, have you ever found a stray cat before? If you did, what did you do with it? Did you find it a new home, or is it now part of your family? Let me know your experiences down in the comments. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, be sure to drop a like, and if you want any more advice on either cats or dogs, be sure to check out my page. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.